graduates, number 8 because of this, then the bit of show. In the end, I needed Good morning, happy Wednesday, happy hump day. I don't know why they call it hump day, but I'm assuming because it's like the middle of the week. Yeah, that's the only logical explanation, right? Anyway, good morning. As you have seen, mtakura wangu ndaisa my lunch box, and then in 3 lunch boxes, 2 of those ndaisa mu deep freezer, and then 1 I'm just going to save for mangwana. I mean, the logical thing to do would be kusuka poto iyo, like now, right? But I don't feel like it. I honestly don't feel like it. Anyway, good morning. Ndirushanda, and I am really craving inonzichi. What do you call it? Oh gosh, why? Scrambled eggs with bacon and toast. That is honestly what I really wanted to eat, but then I remembered kusindine mtakura. And here I have pizza type yangu. I don't know if this is still safe to eat though. It's oil. I mean, it smells okay. So I still have my pizza type, which means I'm going to have to pass on having scrambled eggs and toast. I think I'm going to make a pizza nasi maskati for my lunch. Ndaburita minced meat. I wanted to do a meal prep, but now that I think about it, I think I'm just going to wing it this week, honestly. And this is something that I've noticed about myself, Kuti. Every time I plan on doing something, I don't do it. Like, it's the moment that I voice my intentions, I just don't do it. And it's quite annoying if I'm being honest. But right now, like, my motivating factor is, Kuti, I don't want to have a lot of leftovers, and I don't want to throw away that pizza dough, so I'm going to have to do something with it, and that's just going to be my lunch for today and also my supper, I'm pretty sure. So I just got out of an hour-long meeting and I decided to make myself some breakfast and to introduce today's video, hoping that you guys stick around and that we spend yet another day together. Nasi, the video is mostly regarding meal prep. Well, not meal prep. I was just cooking. Maybe let's just say what I eat in a day, but not like what I eat in a day as someone who just loves food. Okay? Someone who just loves food. Saganda gatsira, a cup of tea. I don't know, I just think kutemtagurane tea, that's the way to go. Although it's not sweet though. And then sisina sugar. Can I use powdered sugar? Okay, let me. And then I made my coffee earlier on. And what else? Okay. Now I know why I turned on the camera. Like, I'm listening to the book and I had told myself I need to stop listening to it so that I can read it. But like, I just want to know like what's going to happen. So I'm just listening to it. And I am honestly holding back so many tears. Like, this book, it's It's taking me through all of the emotions. Like I'm smiling, I'm laughing, I'm cheesing, I'm all the emotions you can think of. I think I'm just going to allow myself to cry. Because that's just how I didn't know Rebecca Yarros wrote like her books were this good. Because mostly when I talk about Fourth Wing, I'm pretty sure that that's one of her books, but I'm not really a fantasy gal. And I don't know if I'll ever be, but in an effort of, broadening our horizons. Yeah, so Rebecca Yarros wrote Fourth Wing. That's like, I'm pretty sure one of her most famous books, but like I said, I don't read fantasy. So I saw someone like reading The Last Letter on on TikTok, and they were crying, and I was like, what is this book about? And they were literally saying like from the beginning to the end, they were just crying. So I'm like, what was this book about? And then I just decided to take it. Like I always tell you guys, if you are in Germany, Thalia always has sale on English books. You can get them at a very cheap price, and it doesn't matter what format, hardcover, Inonzichi, soft copy, or I'm not sure about my audiobooks though. My audiobooks, I just get them on Audible. Or there's also an app, Inonzi Everend, but I'm still trying to understand Everend, because the moment you listen to a specific number of books, like you have to wait maybe a week or two before you can listen to new books. But I listen to maybe like 4 or 5 audiobooks every month. So I think it's worth it. And then the ones where you don't need to be, wo du keine Freischaltung brauchst. Like they're not the best. Like I don't know if you guys know, a book by Ali Hazelwood, Two Can Play. I really didn't enjoy it, but it was like, free, and I didn't have to be, ich musste nicht freigeschaltet sein. I don't know how I can explain it, but then I'll try to do like a video of how I buy my books and all that, or where I listen to my audiobooks. And yeah, because once again, like I'm trying to figure out the direction of my channel, and yeah, without talking your ears off. Also, I have to work because, the dream is free, but the hustle is sold separately. And then I will see you guys like maybe, actually at 1 when I'm preparing my lunch. So let's go. Lunchtime, even though I just ate.
When I turn up, you get going. At every stop, baby, oh, it's showing. If I should stay, you find a reason to leave. When I'm busy, that's the time you are free. Just tell me, what should I do? How can I get how can I get through? How can I get through to you? Tell me, baby, please. How can I get through to you? How can I get through to you? How can I get through to you? With every step you take to, I keep reaching out to you. If I go left, then you turn to the right. I'm walking in darkness, bring me into the light. Just why can't you give me a chance? You keep running away from me. You keep running away from me. Yeah, baby. Ooh, baby. Woo! Is her joy with the tassel? I know it's not waiting for you when you're past this. I promised. Her face twisted, her lips pursing as gospel. Then she grinned as she played with the strings of the tassel. I'm glad you're here. I forced a smile and blinked back the awkward wetness. I'm glad you're here. Mark Gutierrez for our search and rescue operation, but he wasn't arrogant at that. Between the trips to Denver and the days I'd spent in Montrose with Maisie home yesterday after being there for a week, when the call came in this afternoon, order. Nope, she's in work mode. Manpower. Gotcha. The circle parting for you latecomers. Mrs. Deprevny went out with her hiking guide this morning with her 2 daughters, ages 7 and 12. We've got about 4 hours left.
So my pizza.
According to the guide, he left her about an hour in.
I don't have my mic, but I'm pretty sure the audio is okay. So I've put my pizza in the oven and now I'm going back to work. This is honestly a typical day in my life when I'm working from home, that is. Kanandogo office. I normally take my lunch break at around 2 because then I know the moment I take my lunch break that late, I'll only be left with maybe 2 hours before I have to come home. So that's always a motivating factor. Shingirira. Walked in that. Anyway, I'm just going to sit here at my desk now. Yeah, on this is dinner time. That is my day, and I'm still listening to my book. I'm quite bummed though that I'm not that I'm almost done with the book, but I've already finished like half of it. I was really hoping I can read part of it, but I mean, it's still okay as long as I finish it, but yeah, it is what it is. I'll probably finish it now, if I'm being honest. That's the advantage to audiobooks. But also, I think in Nezuro, as well as today, it's really a work-heavy day as well as a book-heavy day. So I'll check in with you guys when my pizza is done and I'll show you how it looks like. Good evening. So guys, you can see I am back. Like I'm now sitting here at the table. I just decided to continue on painting as a way of just like winding down, and I just got off the phone with my mom. I just want to talk about some of the difficult parts about being in the diaspora. And I'm pretty sure like for everyone who's actually out of the country, like I don't think Kuti is anything new. This is something that we all know. But I mean, the older my parents get, I don't really know how I can say it, but honestly, it's like I can't really compare it to how women feel like when you're watching your kid grow up. Kuti, when I has all these milestones, and as a mother, you'd want to be present for these milestones, right? And I would equate that with watching our parents aging. You know, I'm grateful for being in Germany and I love my life. I do acknowledge how much of an advantage I just have regarding living this thing called life and also being able to just do this thing called life, especially on my own. But it's times like these that just make me think, Kuti, I don't know. I feel like I'm missing out regarding my parents. Like kuvaona vachikura. You know, both my parents vachembera. And I was joking with my dad like a few days ago. And vachitoti, ndakura mwanangu. And then I was just asking kuti, saka matukura zvokuda mudonzvo here? Zvikanzi, mudonzvo watovapo. And I know maybe he was joking, but the reality just hit me. Kuti, you know, it's not really milestones. Varikuchembera, and I unfortunately do not have the privilege of witnessing that because, oh my gosh. Okay. Cut this. Okay. I think I'm now okay. As I was saying, like, this is the part of being in the diaspora that just sucks, especially on my end. I was so excited to visit my family last year, but then unfortunately that didn't happen because of the, you know. And now thinking about it, I'm happy and I'm also sad regarding how things worked out. I'm happy that it worked out because I could literally pay for everything up front. You know, I could even hire movers because I was literally doing everything on my own. Of course, I had help from people here and there, but then at the same time, you don't want to bother vanhu, especially considering kuti ndinogara mu3rd floor. I would rather have someone just lifting everything for me, and that's a luxury. But okay, I digress. I say all that to say the plan was to visit my family in December, but unfortunately it didn't happen because, you know, life happened. I had to leave a relationship and then I missed out on that opportunity. And now it's just something it's missing. Last year I didn't even go home, and I can feel, Kuti, that part of me is just it's like lacking. I need to see my family. I need to go home. And yeah, like now, you know, you're just connected through calls, but even then it's not enough because I know obviously pandichavaona futi, you know, unenge uchiona vanhu vachembera, vanhu vakura, and you're not there to witness everything because I also have to live my life kunoko. I also have to build my own life. But this is the part of being out of the country that just sucks. This part honestly sucks. I just hate this part. But yeah, just decided to have a little vulnerable moment because I miss home. I really, really, really miss home. Anyway, like I said, I was painting, but now I think now cool. I need to edit a video before I go to sleep Nasi and actually schedule it for maybe Mangwana and, you know, just take my mind off things because crying won't help me. Being sad won't help me. I want to go. I need to feel everything, but also crying, sitting and moping won't help me in any way. I need to figure out a way to like cope with all of this. I wish I could drink alcohol, but Nasi, it's Wednesday. But yeah, if there are any girls or people that are in the diaspora, like just tell me, how do you cope with, moments where you just miss home so much? I know, like for me, one thing that also helps is cooking typical Zimbabwean meals like sadza, ifiridzi, mutakura, mufushwa. It's something that helps me curb that homesickness, but then it will always be there. Because home is home. Home will always be home. This is where I live. Granted, I am trying to build my life here, but my heart will always be in Zimbabwe. But anyway, this is me now just talking for the sake of talking. I think I'm going to close off the video panapa because I'm honestly not going to do anything. I'm actually finishing up the last piece of pizza. Yes, it's on my table. It's my house, okay? It's my house. But anyway, I think I'm going to close off the video panapa, and I just want to thank you so much for spending yet another day with me while we figure out the direction of this channel, while we figure out what we're trying to do with this channel. But then, the channel's name is Journey and Books, and this is me just showing you that side of the journey of how sometimes you can be so high and then the next day you're just experiencing the lowest of the lows. And I hope you guys have a lovely, lovely week, rest of the week, because Nasi, it's hump day and we're only left with 2 more days before the weekend. And thank you so much for spending the day with me. And if you're in the diaspora, please give us tips on how you survive being homesick. So this is me signing out. And remember, please comment. Number 1, comment, because Vagawanda, you come kuma DM. And I appreciate that so much. But please comment because we need the engagement. Now it sounds so desperate. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. I will see you guys on the next one, because Mangwana, it's honestly just going to be the same routine again. And I've got too much footage that I need to edit. So I need to do that now. So I'll probably start vlogging on Friday, because over the weekend, we need to fix this hair. I'm tired of pulling my hair. I should stop doing that, I know. But unfortunately, it's just something that I just do. So I'll see you guys on Friday. And thank you so much for watching. Good night. Bye.